Hey there guys, DMO73 here, bringing you the deck list for the 4-color Adelbert list that was designed by Josh and played on Wednesday. So the whole purpose of this list is to use Adelbert along with Valentina, the illusory stuff, and the Town That Never Was to kind of continuously draw cards and make your opponent just have 0 cards pretty much at all times. So it is 4-color, and the only reason the deck runs any kind of way to produce Fire Will is so that you can do Judgment on Adelbert. So obviously Swordsman of Fire is our ruler, judgment cost of red and 3, and energized for red, and then when you can produce Will of any attribute to play your Wanderers, but you only have 1 in the deck, so that's kind of irrelevant. And then he flips over and he's a 12/12, and when he comes into play, you can put a Wanderer from your hand into play, and that's going to be Valentina. You only play 1 of, or you can just cast her. And then he gets to do a bunch of stuff whenever a Resonator comes into play. So Fire Resonator, you get to burn something for some damage. Water Resonator, you draw a card. Darkness Resonator, your opponent discards a card. Wind Resonator, he gets Flying and Barrier, which is awesome. And then a Light Resonator, you get +2/+2 counters on him. So 2 +1/+1 counters on him, so +2/+2. And so he just kind of serves as the finale for the deck. You just put your opponent in this position where they can't play anything, and then you just keep chipping them away with Adelbert. So going into the Resonator base, we play 1 Ryula so that you can heal Adelbert. You need to be able to keep him alive, and it's really nice with Valentina. You know, you can resurrect her every turn and then keep healing Adelbert over and over again. Obviously Valentina, so that we can continue to bring back Resonators over and over, like Illusion Wizard or Illusory Projection. You just kind of keep replicating these Resonators over and over. 2 Feastings, so that you can use the Inheritance to grab the Monocle to produce red, as well as pump something up, because these guys don't have the strongest stat lines. 3 Illusory Projections, because when they die, they generate another token that's a blue-black, so Adelbert will trigger, and you'll draw a card and discard a card. Illusion Wizard does exactly what Illusory Projection does, but just when he enters, which is awesome. So, you know, if you have Adelbert out, you suddenly get to draw 2 cards, and your opponent discards 4 cards, or 2 cards, and you also just got 2 Resonators. So, pretty big value swings. 4 Melfies, again, as ways to produce fire and help kind of the deck keep things a little bit slower for the deck, because it is a little bit of a slower list. The 1 Monocle, Town That Never Was, so that if you can't quite get to Valentina or something like that, you can just start exiling your creatures from the grave to create tokens to trigger Adelbert. 2 Heteroclite Excaliburs for some removal. 4 Charlotte's Water Transformation Magics. 3 Amaterasu's Foresight. 3 Severing Winds. 2 Dance of the Shadows, so that you can resurrect things, especially things like Valentina or whatever. Just also really good ways to make use of Adelbert. A Heavenly Gust, and then 4 Death Sice to pump up Adelbert and steal some Swiftness or steal some Imperishable from other Jade Rulers. 3 Artemis Bows to go along with the Charlottes, and then 2 Apollos to be able to keep bouncing stuff like Melfi or Feasting, or even your Illusion Wizards, as well as to give Adelbert permanent flying. And for the stones, we play 4 Rulers, 2 Gusting Skies, 2 Black Silence, and 2 Deep Woods. So that is the list, guys. It's a very different take on Adelbert. Let me know what you guys think, or if you would make changes to this, kind of optimize it in any way, or if you think this style of Adelbert just isn't fit for you, and how would you play him. So let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and share out the video to all your Adelbert-loving friends. And until next time, this is DMO73, signing off.